Let's be honest, 99% of creators are absolutely burning hours on manual editing or paying someone else to waste those precious hours. The reason is simple. Most people are still stuck using slow, old-school workflows when truly powerful tools exist to handle the heavy lifting for them. When I was in radio, editing on a computer felt cutting edge, but honestly, that's like comparing today's technology to a horse and buggy. If this platform is the self-driving car of content repurposing, then dragging clips around on a timeline is definitely not modern transportation. Now, if you are stubborn like one of my decade-long podcaster friends who refuses to change his process, that's totally cool, but hear me out. If your actual goal is to publish more episodes and scale your growth without completely burning yourself out, you need to know how I speed things up dramatically. Here's the core situation. You have one long asset, an interview, a webinar, or a massive stream, and your mission is turning it into dozens of short videos. You need those clips optimized for TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and LinkedIn so you can hit every platform. The old way involves listening, marking sections, cutting, exporting, formatting for each platform, making captions, and scheduling every single post. That whole process, start to finish, quickly becomes a demanding full-time job on its own. This system automates the most critical parts by scanning your entire video to find the moments that are statistically likely to perform well. It specifically targets those viral ready bites, moments with high energy, strong emotional beats, surprising lines, or killer punchlines. The feature called auto-editing viral clips is the genuine game changer for anyone serious about content volume. This isn't some mystical magic trick, it's just smart applied automation that genuinely saves you several hours every single week. I want to walk you through exactly how I use it step by step so you can personally witness just how incredibly fast this process actually is. First, you simply drop your long-form video directly into the platform, either uploading from your local computer or linking to cloud storage. While other tools force you to mess around with complicated multi-track exports or fiddle forever with audio layers, the system gets straight to work analyzing everything. It thoroughly scans the entire file, actively looking for those critical attention spikes, big listener reactions, or any short quotable sentences. Within just a few minutes, the system automatically spits out a collection of short clips that are already perfectly cropped to the ideal aspect ratios for every social platform. You then get to easily pick the clips you prefer, make a slight trim adjustment if necessary, and boom, you've instantly generated dozens of ready-to-use assets. One of the best parts is you absolutely do not need to be a technical wizard to master this process, which is great news for most creators. I am certainly not going to pretend that I enjoy spending an entire afternoon buried in a waveform editor, and frankly, creators do not have time for that anyway. The platform provides you with built-in templates and presets tailored for different destinations like vertical, square, or horizontal, so you never have to worry about resolution or safe zones. Need a precise 30-second TikTok versus a 60-second YouTube short? Set the length once, and the tool creates clips respecting those hard limits every time. That single feature alone takes what used to be hours of painstaking work and condenses it into perhaps a 15 or 20-minute finishing pass. Now, let's discuss quality control, because yes, you should still glance over the clips before you hit publish. However, the time you dedicate to this review process is an order of magnitude less than before because you are choosing high probability viral moments. Instead of constantly editing raw audio, hunting down retakes, and redoing every little cut, your job shifts to curation. If you're truly worried about the final audio polish, great tools like Descript can handle deep cleanup like removing filler words or smoothing room noise. But if your main goal is just pumping out social clips at scale, this tool gets you 80 to 90% of the way there in a fraction of the time. Honestly, the tiny difference between a quickly published clip and a perfectly processed one rarely makes any impact on the casual viewer scrolling by. The automation magic doesn't even stop at just creating the clips because one of the most underrated features is the auto-schedule function. Instead of manually queuing up posts across 3 or 4 different platforms one by one, you simply tell the system your desired frequency daily, 3 times a week, whatever you need. The system will then handle scheduling all your approved clips automatically, freeing you up immediately. You can batch approve a whole week's worth of content in one sitting and then go back to actually recording new content or planning your next topics. The powerful scheduling engine takes over, posting at the mathematically optimized times and staggering variations so you don't overwhelm your audience. And yes, there is a dedicated content calendar built right into the platform, which is a huge separating factor for serious creators. This calendar feature is what separates the creators who only post sometimes from those who are truly committed to consistent scaling. You can see every single clip when it is scheduled, exactly which platform it's assigned to, and you can visually drag things around if your plans suddenly change. Want to swap that clip from Tuesday over to Friday? You simply drag and drop it where you need it to go. Need to temporarily pause an entire series because of major breaking news? You can switch it off for just that week with a simple toggle. This combines your workflow manager and your publishing tool into one centralized location, eliminating that annoying back and forth copying links between 10 different apps. Let me be straight, other tools definitely have their specific merits. For example, Descript is amazing for transcript level editing. Tools like Audition or Logic Pro are fantastic if your sole focus is diving deep into professional audio engineering and sound design. But here's the major catch. Most of those workflows are fundamentally built around producing only one output type, usually a finished audio track or a single polished video. They all assume you are going to spend a significant amount of time on intricate final polishing, which kills your repurposing speed. If your primary objective is to repurpose long-form content into many short, punchy social assets and immediately distribute them, those other tools become serious bottlenecks. This platform is specifically engineered for the constant grind of repurposing. Quickly find the clips, apply light polishing, schedule everything, and publish it out. A quick tip about limits and pricing, because every single creator asks about this. Yes, some AI platforms place hard limits on your monthly AI processes. If you hit a ceiling on your current plan, here is a simple workaround I personally use. Export the clips or the raw transcript and then utilize a free external tool. For instance, if your plan gives you the exported clips but not the fancy caption text, just paste the transcript into a free AI assistant and ask it to spin up 20 hook-first captions. That way you maintain your content momentum and never have to slow down your scaling just because of a Plantier restriction. Another realistic note, if your raw recording is exceptionally messy, like a noisy room or bad mic quality, this tool isn't trying to replace a full audio restoration workflow. However, it lets you prioritize what matters most by quickly pulling the absolute best moments and publishing them as short clips where a little roughness can actually read as authentic. If you still need surgical audio fixes, you can always run those specific clips through a dedicated cleaning tool later, creating a hybrid workflow that maximizes speed. One of my absolute favorite uses is for multi-person interviews and streams where you manually hunt for the best back and forths. This system intelligently surfaces the parts where both speakers light up, capturing shared laughter, moments of surprise, or deep, genuine insights. That's how you effortlessly turn just one single hour of solid conversation into 20 different snackable moments that keep new viewers discovering your show over time. It is also an incredible benefit for creators who are genuinely tight on time, but committed to maintaining a consistent presence across all their different platforms. Remember this golden rule for social growth? Consistency in publishing beats chasing perfection by about 9 times out of 10. So what do I personally do with the output? I let it generate a large batch. I select the top 10 or 15 clips, and I tweak the opening hooks slightly to optimize for each platform. Sometimes I add a quick custom on-screen caption overlay or adjust the thumbnail image before letting the auto-schedule feature run for the entire upcoming month. The content calendar ensures everything stays neat, and I can easily reassign any clip to a different day if something unexpected comes up in my schedule. The undeniable end result is always more reach, significantly more clips generated in less time, and much more room left over for your actual creative thinking. So, if you are still editing your content the way people did back in 2010, consider this your official, friendly nudge to try a much newer, smarter approach. This tool will never replace every single item in your tech stack, and you shouldn't discard tools that serve specific needs like deep audio restoration. What it absolutely does is let you scale your content repurposing efforts to a level that used to require an entire dedicated team of editors. If you genuinely care about expanding your audience reach and refuse to trade all your personal free time for it, you must give this auto-edit, auto-schedule flow a serious spin. If you'd like, I can actually walk you through a complete sample workflow using one of your own long videos to show you the exact time saved in real, measurable minutes. Just drop a link below and I will demo the process for you. Absolutely no fluff, just practical steps so you can see the time savings immediately. And hey, if you are still skeptical, take just one single episode, run it through the system, and then compare the output directly against your usual manual process. You will probably be genuinely shocked at how much faster you can get quality content out the door without sacrificing any of the necessary impact. All right, go out there and make something genuinely unmissable and let this automation worry about all the boring, repetitive tasks so you can focus on the ideas that truly matter.